It's almost like you should be tied off here to drop a bait for a catfish. All right, last 2 days I've been creek fishing, enjoying exploring around, trying some stuff I haven't fished in years, man. One thing, it seems like there's a lot more growth now, so there's been a much better bite. And well, let me start with yesterday. Yesterday was exploring a creek that's tighter than this one I'm in right now. Gave up the biggest fish of the year again, but a different kind of fish. Had to be a croaker. All right, let me put this stuff away for now. I think these croakers are bad in here right now. This might be their wintering, one of their wintering spots. Flounder. It's got to be a flounder. How can it not be? Of course. Look at the size of that flounder. Quarter-ounce Mackinaw shad. Tiny jig. I'm already in freshwater, probably. We're close to it. Jeez Louise. Yeah, it's typical. Pretty much in freshwater. I mean, yeah. Okay. Sorry, pal. I'm trying. Simmer down. Okay, good. Dang, dude, that's a slab. It's my biggest flounder of the year for sure. I'm not even gonna measure her, but I'm guessing. I don't even want to know. Monster. Here I am, just effing around. This is what I caught that on. I mean, this is designed for a crappie, maybe. That's what just surfaced here. Let's check it out, because he spit it out. I hope it's something really cool. That flounder had mullet. Yeah, it's a big mullet. It was a big fish, man. You know, I just really learn a lot all the time. This is not really an environment I thought I'd see sheep's head. I'm really amazed I'm not catching black drum instead of sheep's head, but there they are. I mean, there's definitely like catfish and bowfin here. So I'm just like really surprised. Maybe just 2 fish here though. That is very, very possible based on how all this looks. Well, not giant sheep's head, but man, really cool environment to do that in, surprisingly. Never fished where I'm at today. So I was just kind of exploring around, and I expected maybe I'll catch, yeah, swim bait this size. I'm not targeting trophy size flounder for shits and giggles. This zone looks like it'll have, I like how it looks, but you never know, it might not have much. Marked fish here too, which looks like possibly drum. Okay, nothing on the swim bait here. Really? That's crazy. That's how you know the salinity is really high right now. I mean, this guy, this guy right here, it's crazy how our estuaries work, man. This guy's not really in freshwater very often, I don't imagine. Being in the triggerfish family and all, but you never know. It tells me the salinity is really, really high. This is sweet, dude. This is definitely sweet fishing. Thanks, sheep's head. It's really cool targeting sheep's head in their natural habitat, man. It really is. I'm really enjoying learning this. All right, it's my last chunk of blue crab right here. Guess we'll switch to something else after this. Jigging, and we got our live croakers back there. But man, so right here, just chunking a little ligaments of a blue crab. Got a 1/4 ounce bottom sweeper on there and just throwing it in the back of this current. It's about 10 feet of water over there. These fish are just, they're stacked up in here. They are fighting pretty lethargic though, I'm not gonna lie. It's ridiculous there's this many right here though, because there's no structure really, there's barely any structure. That's why it's cooler. Nice size too, man. These aren't like dinks where, you know, just barely 2-3 pounders. These are all nice sized fish. It's pretty cool to see fish using environments that, well, the flounder's not a surprise, but seeing sheep's head use these environments is a little more unique, I think. So that's kind of what I'm sticking with too. And here's how we started off the second day. Trying a different creek today. Way shallower in here. Something in the bottom of this creek. Sure is. New creek, new day. Is that a drum? Striped bass. So many mysteries. Love this time of year. Just everything's kind of big question mark. Light tackle, small jigs. It's all fun. Striper, huh? That was like a catfish followed him up? What the heck was that? All right. These aren't going to be big striped bass at all, but they're up in creeks, so it's kind of cool. Yeah. These aren't Atlantic Ocean migratory fish. They're kind of localized a little bit. I'll do one cast with a larger profile, and we'll keep moving. A couple fish in here. It looks really good, actually. Big brush pile right here. Let's see. I marked a bunch of fish there. They wouldn't bite though. Not sure. These might be small black drum or something like that. This one will drop a blue crab on their heads in a minute. Either way, they ain't interested in a lure, so that leads me to think it's something different. Try a little crab then. Could be catfish, man. I think I saw a catfish follow my last striper in. Lots of fish under me right now that I brought in. So these are probably drum or sheep's head. I think that's a sheep's head bite, man. That's so cool. Missed them. What is it? Who's the critter that's been messing with me here? This is crazy. I like this low rainfall stuff, man. It's really fun. Hopefully it lasts. I don't know if I'm gonna eat fish out of this particular creek because pump out stations, lots of industry, more, you know, this fish might have not been here for a long time, I get it, but is it worth the risk? Probably not. That's cool. Well, maybe I'll keep one at the end of the day. Don't love the idea of eating fish out of here. All right, there's a big pile of fish under me here. Not really sure what they are. All of them are. I'm guessing, it seems like they might be sheep's head mostly. Yeah, in these creeks, when there's light current like this right now, this guy's being hard to handle. Great fish for a creek. Oh, this is cool. See, a couple of these other guys I see on the West Coast using a lot of lures for sheep's head. I think the West Coast sheep's head, for the most part, are way more aggressive than East Coast ones, because every time I go to the West Coast, I catch sheep's head somewhat regularly on lures. But here, man, I've tried so many times, and it's here and there. Maybe I got to try a couple of these creeks with these crab lures. Maybe it might happen. All right, I'm going to move on here in a second. There's plenty of sheep's head here, but I want to see what else we can find. Might be a real big one, I don't know. Light rod though, that is a nice one, man. Like a cypress tree sheep's head. Right? I mean, and these fish have fantastic release rates. I've caught the same fish, you know, 20 minutes apart doing this stuff, so it's not like really they won't do well, but man, that's a good one. What's equally crazy, I haven't seen a gar. I haven't seen a sign of a freshwater fish right now. Usually I see a lot of gar in these places. Like, first sign is, see, pre-Hurricane Florence, there was quite a few flatheads in some of these places too. Doesn't seem like they're really enough to target them again though. Not yet, maybe soon. Mackinaw shad. Little red drum. Cool. Should be a bunch of these. I'm guessing we're gonna find a lot of small 1-year-old red drum in these creeks. That's why we need the chest camera, so they look bigger. Mullet, okay, that's what's in here. Marking a lot of fish. I was like, what is it? Well, maybe not all mullet. Damn. Red bass. I'm sure this place is just loaded with stripers at this size. Tagged fish, huh? He is missing most of it though. So somebody has caught this fish before. Not my lucky day then. Alright, let's just be quite gentle. Only reason is that's really light leader, so if I really try to swing this striper in, I'm sure I can break it. Yeah, somebody cut that one before, so won't get my hat. It's pretty cool, man. So that's striped bass, red drum, sheep's head so far on today's one. I do see some rain in the extended forecast to kind of hopefully not totally end this, but won't be the same. I feel like these are more sheep's head I'm looking at here. Find out. I'm gonna drop another crab chunk in a second. Yeah. So I'm marking a lot of fish, and I keep wondering what they are. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Jeez. This is fun. Alright, this fish is definitely over 20 inches, so that's great. Especially in a creek like this where there's no specific structure to hold them. Yeah, I think everything really just roams with it, floats around mostly. Until it gets really cold, obviously. Then the game changes, but this time of year, I think it's, they're here and then they're gone. Black drum. Oh, it is a black drum. And something was following it. I don't know what was following it up, but it's a black drum. Oh, look at that one, man. I'm like putting my stinky old blue crabs to use. Wonder if that was the same one I caught earlier. He looks bigger. I'll take a measurement of this one just out of curiosity. Let me get myself set up for that. Hang tight. Not as big as I thought. Just about 21 and a half. Looked like he was bigger. Big fat chunky fish, that's why. Alright, and the bait I got is some old bait I have is some frozen blue crab. Stuff works good when there's no junk fish around. There's junk fish around, it doesn't work very well. I'm cutting it down into eighths basically, small pieces. Light jig, just enough to get down to the bottom. Nice sheep's head. No idea what these are. Reds? They are. Little ones. All right, headed in now. Check the video's description, links everything used. Thanks for watching.